Hello everybody, this is Wesley from GDEX Game Jam. So welcome. Let us know if you can hear us in the chat. And I think some of you may or may not actually hear us in Discord too. We actually have an event stage. So if you can hear us, let me know. I'm actually in the channel here with Darius and Tom.
Yo.
Tom's, yep, say hi.
Hi,
It's
everybody.
me, Tom.
Hello. So yeah, I'm just kind of just making sure you guys are coming in okay. It looks like your volumes are okay. So yeah, we've got Darius, who was actually one of our peer reviewers throughout the weekend, helping us out. We had a couple of folks, game dev professionals, helping us give us feedback on the games, which you guys did such an amazing job on. So excited about this. Actually started playing some of these, started downloading these. And then I'm also in the room with Tom, who is also an amazing, game dev, professional game developer as well. So say hello.
Something or other. Hello.
A
Thank you.
thingamajigger.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, they'll be here just kind of on the sidelines, talking to us as we review some of these. So if you're not familiar with this, we've actually been doing this since it would be last Friday, the Friday before, 17th. So about 9 days. This is not the end of the game jam. We're just actually streaming some of these. After tonight, though, it will be. So at the end of the day, so if you're like, oh man, I haven't gotten this up yet, that is okay. We actually we'll have a couple more hours after this. We'll probably run to about, I'm guessing with the amount of games, probably about 9. So we'll work to get through everything. If not, like, don't worry, we're gonna play your games. We're gonna make sure that everything, gets tested. And then after tonight, you all who are jammers will actually be able to go on the itch.io page and judge each other. So let me go ahead and while we're kind of moving through this, actually kind of show some stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and move through our live visual. So if you can hear us in the chat, let us know. Just want to make sure everything's coming through okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and move through our Discord channel. So now this is going to be a little bit different. So if you can see me, let us know. I actually, it's kind of funny because we've been doing this for 9 days. I actually have a little bit of a weirder setup. I got a new computer, which is great. It's a lot better than the last one I had. It was just a laptop. But I'm actually switching back and forth through these different Discords too. So if you see that, I apologize. We're going to work through it. I'm trying to make it as seamless as possible. Um, and then I would say Darius and Tom, if you don't hear us, let me know, and I'll work to kind of fix
You're
that real
good. I
quick.
hear you through both the feed and the Discord. So
Okay, cool. Is it like an echo or anything?
no, I mute between the two.
Okay, good,
Stop. Yeah, yeah.
good. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. So, for those of you who don't know, GDEX Game Jam is our new game jam for the GDEX Game Show. So, let me actually kind of switch through that so those of you who are unfamiliar with that kind of know what's going on. So let me switch through there, and let's go ahead. Let me see, it's actually not showing the right thing. Maybe it's. Boop. Okay. Let me know if you can see this okay, Darius. It might be a few seconds, but you should see the website for the Game Jam. Um, so for those of you who are unfamiliar, we did this last year online, and we had it running for about almost 2 weeks as well. This year is a little bit less. It's about 9 days, and just so that people had more time on the weekends to work. We know that people kind of have more time sometimes, Saturday, Sunday. So that's kind of why it was a weird 9 number. But yeah, essentially, this is a jam that leads up to the Game Expo. So if you go to um, the gdex.com, oh, and I actually, yeah, I think this happened before where I lost my mouse. Hold on. Oh, that's fun. Hold on 1 second. See if I can get my mouse back. Oh, I can see it in the stream. That's weird.
See, that's why it's good to have a cat.
I know. Well, I guess if I follow the stream, I can see it, but it's a little bit strange. Let me see if I can. Move through that okay. Give me one moment while I kind of finagle with this. Okay, now I got it back. Good. There's my mouse. All right, sorry about that. So, um, so we have the Game Jam up to the Expo, which this year is October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, so next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're actually going to be at the uh, Greater Columbus Convention Center. We're actually teaming up with another event called Origins, which is kind of like the physical side of that. So definitely check us out. It should be a lot of fun. You can get tickets right now. There's a lot of workshops with game developer professionals, people speaking there. We have some keynote speakers from like, the IGDA, which is the International Game Developer Association. Some folks from Eblon's Games, some of our highlights. We actually have some tournaments, so if you want to be part of like a Smash tournament, and all kinds of different game tournaments are actually prize monies in that. Obviously, there's the Game Jam, and then we have a lot of other different speakers and workshops as well. So they're great people to talk to and introduce each other. There's an exhibitor hall, so those folks who are able to make it in and kind of showcase their game. There'll be a lot of really cool games to play and see and other different game-related opportunities. So definitely check it out. It's thegdex.com, and obviously we have our Game Jam. So that's what this page was. And when you pre-registered, it take you to our itch.io page, which is where all our information is. So it's itch.io/jam/GDEX-2021. So you'll notice we actually have about 68 people in there. Some of those might be some of us as well, but there's, almost 70 people this year, which is awesome. We have, it says 12 entries. I think there's a little bit more. Yep. Okay. So I actually switched. So we have 13 entries, 27 people. Some people are actually in Discord, which we're actually streaming from now. And some people are actually exclusively here in itch.io, and some are a little bit both. So feel free to check this out. After the Game Jam ends tonight, you should all be able to see this submission page, which is actually, if I were to switch to this page, it will take you right here to the submission page. And you'll see all our games so far. And I'm actually going to refresh to see if there's any new ones. Okay, cool. So we're pretty much caught up. Again, you guys can kind of add some more here and there. But for the most part, we're going to be kind of going through these tonight and kind of moving through these. Now we're going to go through these quickly, so we may not be able to go through the entire experience, but they hopefully will be kind of short snippets. If we can't get the game to work, we'll skip it for now, come back to it, and then maybe Tom and Darius, if you see stuff in the chat, like someone's like, hey, you should do this and that, like let me know. I can come back to it, and we can kind of work through it. So some of these are online through the browser, and some of them are local. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of randomly go through some of these. I might actually just go through the browser first, and then go through some of the other stuff second, just because like doing on the desktop, I have to switch the feed, but it'll be easier for me to kind of move through this. Audio might be an issue depending, but we'll try our best to kind of get things in. But yeah, I think that's about it. So definitely check us out when you can. After tonight, tomorrow, for those of you who are jamming with us and submit content, you will actually be able to start to judge each other's games. It's not actually up quite yet because you're waiting till the end of the day, but you will be able to judge each other based on 5 different criteria. So it's based on theme, based on engagement, technical specs, aesthetic specs, and what was the other one? I think it's based on design, right? So actually, really based on just the core products of like what a game is, essentially. It'll be kind of based on a scale, and you guys can give feedback on each other's page. And actually, some of you already have. So, like if you're kind of looking, I don't know if I were to look at, this guy who did Harvest, right? You can already see people are actually writing comments in here. So definitely check each other out. Leave some comments. Ask them how they can kind of improve their game, what you think of the game, because it really does go above and beyond of what would be super helpful to get them to keep pushing their game and improving on it. So, but yeah, so we'll be doing that from tomorrow, Monday, September 27th through Thursday, end of day, September 30th. So definitely check us out. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you're doing. We're actually simultaneously going to be sending these out also to some of the peer reviewers and judges that we've nominated as game developer professionals, and actually doing another judging session there. Then at the end on Thursday, Friday night, we'll actually get back together, look at all the feedback, look at all the judging opportunities, as the GDEX Game Jam admins, and look at all the content and nominate a game of the year for the 2021 GDEX Game Jam show. So, and then during the GDEX award ceremony over the weekend, this coming weekend, we'll actually showcase that. And then my goal is to actually go through all the content. A lot of it's going to be through the live stream or other supplementary video, and kind of make an ending show of everybody's work. So we had a lot of fun last year showing that, and I think we're going to try to do that again this year because a lot of people liked it, thought it was really cool. So come join us at GDEX if you can. We'll also be uploading another stream or another video of the kind of short snippet of everybody's gameplay of these games. And then, yeah, just keep us posted if you get updates throughout the night, and we'll make sure to kind of get those. But yeah, outside of that, just enjoy the show. We're going to go through these one by one and have a blast. Before I kind of move through too quickly, did anybody have any questions? And I'll kind of just go through here.
Just gonna have some fun here.
Hi, everybody. Can hear you. Yep. See the webpage. Hello. What state is it in? Ohio. Yes. Okay. How do you plan to do one near Mississippi? Okay. Like an expo. Well, anybody's welcomed to GDEX, so we're more than welcome to have him here. Actually, there's some other expos too, so maybe we'll get after the call. Maybe we can talk about some of those. But yeah.
Or maybe they meant the game jam, in which case it's remote, so anybody could have joined in.
Yeah, this was, I guess if that wasn't clear, this whole thing was online. We actually, one of the coolest things is we had international jammers with us. Some of them were from, like Germany, France, all over the world, which is really cool. So thanks for everybody who actually isn't necessarily from the Midwest or Ohio. So, and then a warm welcome too. So, cool. All right, so enough jibber jabbing. I'm going to go ahead and start to play some of our first games. And I think these two are still kind of waiting to go, so I might come back to those last. But I've got this meditative one that I wanted to start with. And see how this goes. Now the only thing is it's soft music, kind of very therapeutic music. Let me know if you can hear it, and that'll kind of help me with some of the audio portions of it. But yeah, I thought this was cool. We actually did a breakdown of this. I think Darius, you actually remember going through this with George and I. But yeah, it's a meditative meditative typer game. So I'm gonna go and full screen this, and let me know if you guys see anything that seems wonky, and I'll stop. But I'm gonna go ahead and go through the tutorial.
Hello, and welcome to the Meditative Typer tutorial. Through years of scientific study and delving into centuries of meditation experience, we have discovered the best, most easily accessible method for finding inner peace. That's right, it's typing. But not just any typing. You must type slowly, deliberately, and evenly, as though you are a metronome, ticking away a perfect tempo. Or the drummer in a folk band, keeping the beat for the band that lives inside of you. What to type, though? Well,
like,
as you can
folks
see,
can't
there
hear
is a
it.
stream of text on screen.
They can't hear it?
Here
Okay.
is simple
That's
tutorial
what we're
text,
seeing.
but in the real meditation session,
So
it will
you
be text
see,
developed by
so
an
essentially
in-house
what's happening
meditative
is there's
science
like
team,
audio in
guaranteed
the
to
background
maximize
kind of going
mindfulness
through some
and
of the
mediate your
tutorial
meditation. There's also a spinning
explaining,
dihedron.
kind
It's
of
just there for
going through
show,
this
ignoring the
meditative
entire
process,
your cortisol levels
and
will
then
thank you.
it's kind of just you're typing the
This
words on
concludes the
screen
tutorial.
at your
Please
own
enjoy
leisure.
meditative typing.
So
Thank
it's
you.
really kind of neat. It is kind of, you got to try it to experience it, because it is very therapeutic, I feel.
So you gotta type the spaces too.
Yeah, but you don't have to type the capitalizations, which I think it'll tell you. And what's kind of neat is if you mess up, it doesn't really stop you. It just kind of doesn't do anything and just like allows you to kind of correct when you need to. Which is kind of nice, because I remember, playing some of these, games back in the day that were typing games, and you had to be very precise, and they would punish you if you didn't do it right or fast enough or whatever. It's none of that. Just kind of like keep going. Don't stop. If you don't get it right, then you can kind of keep moving on. So capitalization is an illusion. I bet that once I get into this, oops, I always get commas wrong.
Yeah, don't try to talk. Don't try to say other words. That's so hard.
A better typer.
The delay on the stream. I'm looking at you for like 10 seconds ago. I thought you were making it really hard on yourself.
Oh yeah, that probably doesn't help, because you guys probably, yeah, I could see that. So I'm gonna stop talking, but just as another thing, I forgot to mention, for those of you interested, the theme this year was calm. So a lot of these are in some way or fashion interpreted in terms of calm. So a lot of these are kind of moving towards that idea in some way. Some of them are calm, like this one, and some of them are just getting to a state of calm sometimes, or other different ways as well. So yeah, I really enjoy this. Again, like this is one of those that when I heard about it, I was like, oh, I don't know, like it kind of reminds me of like the House of the Dead, Typing of the Dead. But I wasn't sure of the experience, but yeah, it's definitely meditative, especially if you kind of are familiar with typing. So pretty interesting. So yeah, so there's a free meditation mode, there's a guided mode.
Hello, and welcome to the Meditative Typer Free Meditation. This version is free as in meditation, but also free as in money, and we strongly recommend trying our guided meditation program for a more professionally meditative you. Thank you.
And so yeah, it's pretty interesting. I like reading some of these. Some of these were like just random notes about like your coworkers and how they're doing really well, and because of that you should get a promotion. So it's actually very positive too, which is kind of fun. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it to that, just because I want to make sure I can get to those. But I really like this. I think this is very therapeutic, as opposed to a lot of ones I've seen back in the day. So yeah, I think this is really cool. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can. It should work. Game capture. Maybe not. It might be without audio, like I said, but we'll see if the next one does a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to close that one, and we're going to run this other one. This is called Harvest Roll. So if you're familiar with like Katamari type games, this one actually was built in Godot in 2 days. And actually, interesting enough, this guy like actually submitted to another couple game jams, 32-bit Game Jam, Autumn Game Jam, and of course ours, the GDEX Game Jam, which is, that's actually perfectly fine. I didn't even think people would do that, but it's perfectly fine because he actually did it in a lot of time within the rules and everything. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and play this one, and as they say, full screen it. So the controls are W, A, S, and D. basically, you're like a pumpkin, picking up different harvest things, like acorns. I think up there is like squash. And then you got like a time limit up there. I really like the simple shapes, and I hate to say it, but the music is actually really good too, so if you can't hear it in the stream, definitely check it out. It's very, very upbeat. So the concept is like, you can't pick up everything at once, so you kind of have to pick up enough of the small stuff to get the medium stuff, and the medium stuff. Yeah, so now I can pick up the medium stuff, but I can't pick up the mushrooms yet, as you can kind of see. Wait, no I can. I got enough, so maybe actually, the one thing I wasn't able, because I did play this before, wasn't able to get the pumpkins yet. It's really hard. But I'm sure if I played enough, I could actually get enough to be able to pick those up. So the bigger the amount, the more that you can pick up. So I'm going to try to see if I actually pick up the pumpkins now.
Oh yeah.
Oh! You're seeing it live! I haven't done this yet, so... Yeah, normally if you're not big enough, you can't pick up any of those. So that's cool. So that's definitely addictive. Time's up, and then you kind of get this, your harvest power, which is how big you are, how much you've collected. So I like it. It's a pretty simple game. Like, it's really neat that it's all 8-bit. Built in a game engine called Godot again, so that's really kind of a fun engine to kind of play around with. So yeah, good job.
Godot's cool. I'm really excited about how far it's come. It's getting very professional ready.
I like the color.
Yes. Yeah. It's very fall colors, I feel like. You know, obviously there's harvest, so there's a pumpkin, and there's a lot of browns and you know, kind of like a warmer green. So yeah.
Yeah, little leaves on the ground, little decals or texturing.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool to see you know, different seasons, like maybe there's a Christmas version or something like that, or you know, coming up Halloween obviously would be really fun. So, yeah, good job. Really like it. Cool. All right, on to the next one. I'm going to go ahead and close these as I go. This one is called The Tempest. So this is a bullet storm game where you are a druid who oversees the temples of 5 elements. During your watch, the forces of nature fall out of balance and create a tempest storm in the middle of the temple. It's up to you to bring the balance back and calm the storm with your exceptional focus. So we're going to hold the space bar to focus and slow down time to avoid getting hit by the forces of nature. We're going to go to each altar, imbue the staff with the element, and use it to diffuse its counter element. This game was made for our game jam in a 5-day period, more or less. So yeah, cool. Let's see if I can full screen it or not. Sometimes you can. Okay, so this is built-in screen. So it sounds like we unleashed another tempest in the altar room. Better go calm it down. So I'm using the WASD, calm, keep calm, and WASD, WASD. Sigh. Little Gandalf is always knocking over the potion bottles. Lucky, the water and earth altars are right here. You can use the earth power at the water altar to take care of this mess. So, I can hit R on the keyboard to imbue my power with the earth element, and then basically I'll use the E to summon it. So it might... There we go. That worked. So imbue. Fire too. Every time we unleash a tempest, the elements really go nuts. I guess I'll have to subdue all the elements in this room too before taking the altar. So luckily all the element altars are in order in this room. I just need to remember to focus, hold spacebar. So I'm imbued, and then E to activate. Gotta be careful. There we go. It's gotta get in the right spot to add it. So I'm gonna imbue in fire. Alright. So going one by one. So what does fire? Fire... Or what does vegetation? Probably fire, I think. So let's try that. Or that's nature. Nope. So that's the other thing, is so if I hold down space I can slow down time, which is kind of neat. You see my little bar down there kind of change. See if I can change that. Nope. Incorrect element. Maybe metal will work. There we go, metal worked. Alright, so now I got earth. Will earth work? Alright, let's see if I can do nature. Nope. So this is kind of like a neat little tutorial. I actually like the little sprites too.
Yeah, you don't always see tutorials on game jams.
Well, and I remember playing the prototype of this, and this wasn't actually in the... Let me see if I can... Maybe I just need this one.
I like the little cloak.
Oh, okay. So that's what I'm doing wrong, is I actually need to imbue it here at the altar. I always thought I had to do it right next to it. Ah, that was rough. Hope I'm ready. Sorry, I kind of skipped that on accident. So this is the main thing. So the idea is to actually go to each altar, watch out for all the obstacles, imbue yourself with the different elements, and avoid all the craziness. Now if it gets too bad, you can hold down spacebar to move through this, which I thought was really interesting. This is kind of like the calming part. So now, I'm imbued with fire. Oh yeah, I'm doing bad. Okay, we'll try it one more time. Yeah, this takes some skill, but it is pretty fun. Oh, okay. I do appreciate that the rocks have shadows, because otherwise I would never know where they hit. So those white, oh my goodness, those white balls are kind of in the center. So the idea was really just to kind of, the closer you get to the center, the more chaotic it is. And obviously it's all chaotic, but definitely the closer you get, the more chaotic it gets. And then hopefully by the time you go through, a lot of these obstacles are more or less gone. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it very far because I'm down to 1 health. But what's kind of nice,
mode?
Yeah. But what's nice is I can kind of stay in this little area for a bit while I kind of think about what to do next. Oh my goodness, yeah. I'm really bad at this, but you kind of get the idea. And I'll kind of show you the center. Yeah, it's crazy there. But yeah, fun game. I really enjoyed it. And it's got some good music too. So if you get a chance to kind of try it out, have some fun. Alright, we're going to go to the next one. And this one is Everybody Stay Calm, a frantic arcade shooter game made for GDEX Game Jam 2021 using the theme Calm. Actually, before I go too much further, anybody in the chat that you guys can tell have any comments or questions? Excited to see people assess online. Oh wait, I feel like a Tempest has a lot of potential. Yeah, I agree. I had a bad job with explaining mechanics. Oh, that's okay. To use the power at the altars. Yep, but we figured it out. There's still time. Also, you can still die in the tutorial. I like that. Yeah, I like that you didn't die in the tutorial because it kind of, gives you a chance to try it out. And the team and I are still working on our game. Okay, cool. Yes, please do submit it later tonight. If you guys are still working on your games, please do. You have until midnight, so no worries. So yeah, and we're playing them now just because we wouldn't be able to tomorrow because the judging session occurs then. So we're doing them prematurely, and it's kind of like I've been telling people it's a little bit of a hat trick because submitting the game takes a while, and I think it takes longer than people anticipate. So if we get people to submit now for the stream, then they kind of get a chance to kind of get it up there and running. Because after midnight, you won't be able to submit at all. That's just kind of how the itch.io works. So it gets people to kind of submit early and hopefully often so that we can actually get everybody's game in. And it actually seemed to work pretty well last year. So yeah, good question. So yeah, but you got until the end tonight. If you didn't get it for the stream, that's okay. And then again, if you guys do, let us know in the chat, and I'll work to kind of download it as we're talking and playing now. And if you get an update, also do the same, and then we'll do our best to kind of get it on the stream. So no worries, we'll work it through. So, but yeah, cool. So everybody stay calm is a side scroller like you're a robot created to defend the planet from alien invaders. Collect the dropped alien tech to power up and use their scrap metal to repair yourself. We got the WAS movement, space bar or W for jump, mouse for aim and shoot, and shift dash after you get that ability unlocked. So I remember who worked on this. I actually worked, the game art is in, is it Pixel? It's like a pixel editor, and the game was made in Construct 2. And so there's a couple more features that are coming later down the road, but I got a chance to play this a little bit. It's really cool. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll full screen it. Everybody stay calm.
Save the world.
Do this little robot, and then you use your cursor to kind of jump around a bit. Ooh. And you can kind of pick up things. So now I can double jump, which is really kind of neat. I can jump on these. I didn't realize I could jump that high. But that's good, because there's some UFOs I need to get to. It's a very fast-paced game, and I really like the shake. It's kind of fun. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So I got a score of 142. So I'm going to retry again. Yeah, I think I really need to get some of these power-ups so I can jump, double jump, and whatnot. Oh, that's a new one. It's like a double alien. It looks like you can also jump on them, which is kind of fun, like a Mario jump. Yep, that's cool. My robot's looking pretty bad. I somehow did worse. Alright, we'll give it one more time, and then we'll break it down. But this is pretty cool. Like, I like the fast pace of it. You kind of just jump in and play real quick. I love the little alien characters. It's always kind of fun.
I love the graphics. It looks like, like if, Atari was running on modern processing.
Yeah. It's really cool. Like, I think it's just kind of fun little sprite-based thing.
Yeah, I like that it does the little, sprites can't draw flickering. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but it adds a nice touch. If it's a bug, it's a really cool bug.
Yeah. No, I think it's the little camera shake is really fun. And then the flickering.
Yeah, the little damage effect. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just sometimes it's just fun to see things like interactive. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like people are like, "Oh, it wasn't supposed to go that way." Like, yeah, who cares? It's really kind of neat.
I like how few pixels you need to make a convincing-looking alien sprite.
Yes. And it's funny because the robot reminds me. I did a game jam years ago, and I swear that's exactly like the robot we made. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I mean, people recognize a lot of these
very
things.
Classic robot. Very classic robot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I love it. Great job. And then you said you might actually be adding more features in the future, so if you do, let us know. I'd love to play more of it. So, and I actually had a grenade mode or something, which was something that might come up later. But I mean, maybe I didn't. There's a lot going on, so maybe I misread it. But that was pretty cool. So, okay, cool. Move on to the next one. So this one's pretty cool. This one's called Inner Peace, another browser game. So here's a fun challenge. Breathe in and out with the monk while playing, so you too can achieve inner peace and at the end of all your suffering, probably. So the features are battle evil spirits as you try to meditate your way to enlightenment, channeling your inner energy into meteorological events and violence. Face off against hordes of Chokin Bake, so lantern spirits. I'm totally butchering that. And Kitibi, ghost fireballs, to find your inner zen and watch as their parts litter the ground while you meditate undisturbed. But be warned, should your focus thinking be disrupted, you may never find true tranquility. So the thoughts are, it's a pretty fun making this game, even if I didn't get as much as I would have liked. I was going for that calming 5-minute game experience, but may have made it a bit too easy and repetitive. I had more time, I'd add a better scoring system, more enemies, more fun in general, but I'm pleased with what I achieved in the time I had, particularly with the art. It's been good for me as well, since I haven't really made any games in the last few months, so this was a great excuse to get back into doing that, and hopefully you had as much fun playing it as I had making it. Oh, and when I post your high scores, I'd love to see how well everybody did, and if anyone beat my high score, I'll tell you. If you did, good luck. So yeah, let them know if you get a chance to play.
Really
it.
like the page theme, like
Yeah.
it's a really nice page theme.
That's what's
Well, the
kind of
art in
cool is
general.
you can add in your own imagery. So if you do get a chance to kind of spice these up, and I will say too that, you know, again, at the end of the evening, you'll need to submit your game for the judging session, but then after this, you can actually move this into your own username and continue to update it and modify it. But the version that you did for the jam will always stay the same, but you can continue to update this in your own page. As to my if my memory serves me well, that's how it happened last year. You could actually move it to your own page and make updates to it as you need to. So, but yeah. So yeah, I thought it was kind of neat. Everybody, I think, had a really good time, like, making a lot of their games, and it's kind of neat to see their thoughts. I thought that was kind of neat. So yeah, I'm excited. I did play a little bit of this, and I will say I think everything he was saying is correct. So I think it's a really meditative game. So we'll go ahead and get started. Again, another Unity game. So we're going to click to begin the journey. And you'll notice there's these options up here too. There's a screen shake, camera movement, and exploding enemies. So we'll probably play around with that so far, but I'm just going to play by default. So if I click anywhere in the screen, you'll notice that there's a lightning bolt. And I can explode these and get points. And I think that's a wave 1. I don't know if it's dependent upon how fast I get these, or if it's how many I get in a row, maybe a little bit of above. I know that he was talking about like different ways to score things, so it might be something to think about. But it's really refreshing to kind of be like, cool, I just need to click the screen and explode some little demon things. I don't want to say they're demons, but they're definitely trying to disturb my meditation. So I'll try some camera movement. So you see my cursor now moves, and I'll turn some of the exploding off and the screen shakes off. So it's not as much as exploding, but the camera movement's kind of neat. Like, kind of lets you lean into. I think that's a nice effect. Lean into the sides a little bit, so you kind of almost are searching that screen. Like these little subtle things, I always love in games. exploding
it's
back
really
up.
nice. Really nice feeling.
Well, that's the other thing too, is it's really clear where the enemies are and what the interactions are. Sometimes you can get lost in color and size and scale and stuff, just hard to read things on screen. And I will say too, I appreciate that there's a volume button. I know that sounds weird, but sometimes like you just sometimes need to have a chance to just either mute something or lower it down if it's not the right volume for you on your computer because of your setup. So I'll show you what it looks like when I am defeated. I'm too good so far, but you'll see the points actually add up pretty well. So I'll let them kind of encroach on me. All right, so
when they get closer,
what's that?
Does the points get higher as they get closer?
I think they do, and well, maybe not, because one of these seem to be about the same amount, like 500, 600. But definitely the fireballs seem to be a higher point, because it was like almost 1,000. So it says you've been perished, your inner reflection has been disturbed, and so you have failed to reach nirvana. And so you can choose to try again or not. So yeah, it's a good job. I really enjoyed this, and I'd love to see more of what you make, so congratulations, and I thought it was a pretty fun game. Very calming. So, cool. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move to the next one. Oh, this one was kind of cool. Alright, so this one is called Deep Breath. And before I kind of move on, was there anything in the chat that I should be looking at?
Nope, just got a couple
Any
positive.
alerts?
Okay, cool. You guys
We're
are great.
good.
Awesome. Let me just refresh this. Alright, so this one is Deep Breath is a puzzle platformer where you control a diver and how to recover sunken treasures from the bottom of the ocean. This game was made for GDEX 2021 Game Jam and was created over a period of 7 days. So the controls are escape to pause or restart, WAS and D to move around, space to interact with other objects or clear obstacles in your way, get a hold of treasure and bring it back to the surface. All actions cost you different amounts of oxygen. 1 for moving sideways, 5 for clearing obstacles, moving up and down is free. Holding the treasure will double all costs. Oh, that's good to know. That explains a couple things for me. Interacting with enemies will refill your oxygen. So, cool. All right. One thing again, like, it has to be said, like, this page is really, really cool. So, good job on that as well. So, let's go ahead and run the game. And I might be able to full screen it. Cool. All right.
Reminds me a bit of Downwell in a good way.
Downwell. I don't know if I played that one. Is that like black and white?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Really cool aesthetic for sure. It definitely reminds me of like super... There's like light bubble noises, like you're underwater, like the little fishies. So you have these little pop-up signs that say use A and D to move. You see this little line to the surface, you see this number going down. Actions deplete your oxygen, so stay calm. So this is like a tutorial section. Use W to be pulled upwards, so if I use W, cool. Use space to clear obstacles. So if I get close to that, hit space, just kick down that wall. Or crush them beneath you, so if I fall down...
I didn't even realize that was a chest at first.
Which one? Oh, this? Yeah. Use space to interact with things, so I can interact with this and enemy. Now my bar is back, so now I have more oxygen. Kick that wall. And then treasure at last, so this little part is a treasure. So if I hold down or hit space, I can collect that. And now it's in my inventory. And I grab the chest and return to the surface, so if I hit W, I can float back up. With it, you lose twice as much oxygen, so plan ahead. So yeah, so you don't want to pick up the treasure chest too early. And happy diving. that's it. That's the tutorial. So that's really easy way to kind of figure out all the mechanics, which is awesome. I thought that was perfectly laid out. It's a good job there. And then you have this little mini map, which I think is really, really cute. It's like just little X marks the spots. So you can kind of go through wondering. There's kind of like that Mario overworld idea. So this is really interesting. So I can go over here, kick that, move over, grab the treasure chest. All right. And then I run out of oxygen. So it's a puzzle game, right? So I got to figure out like why that happens. So first thing to do, let's go ahead, kick that down. Okay, so I'm going to run out of oxygen if I do that too soon. So if I go here, great. Okay, cool. See if that works. Awesome. I have one left, just enough to make it. So I had to get oxygen first before I actually went in there. Sorry, I did play a couple of these, so I knew that one. Let's try this one. Forgotten Reef.
Oh, I almost made it. I died.
Oh, you're playing too?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I'm not as familiar with. I think I tried this a couple times. So if I move over, yeah, I'm not gonna make it. This one I could not, like, it was funny, like, I know there's a way to do it, I just can't figure it out. I assume
It's tricky.
this one, and no, I'm gonna run out. So you did do this one?
Yeah, I beat it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You gotta like inch it real hard.
I
At
mean,
least they
but
don't like. At least there's no cost for going up.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So this,
Yeah, the back one first. Ooh.
oh no. What? What does that mean? I didn't know I could drop it. I don't know, man. Was I
It's really
even
strong.
close?
Got a really strong present. You were close. You gotta really like measure out the moves.
I know.
Move it like 3 after the first. Yeah.
Did I mess up? I know it's gotta be simple, because that's the thing is, if I go faster or slower, it doesn't matter how fast you go. You just have to count how many steps you have. I mean, I really enjoy this. Like, this is really cool. The only thing I could think of is maybe you have to do it here.
This game could get real devious real quick.
Oh, I messed up.
I just wish there was more. Give me more.
Oh. Okay. You got me stumped. I know people were in the chat like, let's do this. But that's okay. I like the mystery. So you guys try this on your own. I really dig this gameplay. This is really cool. So yeah, I mean, it's not about how fast you go. It's about how many moves you go. And once you have the treasure chest, you have like 2 more amounts of depletions that you have to worry about. So really great job. I'm excited to play through this myself and kind of beat through all the different levels. So yeah, if you want to try more.
I want this game ported to like TI calculator.
Oh yeah, I agree. That would be really cool. Yeah, because it's just black and white, so I'm sure there's a lot of gameplay or games that you can play with that too. So, or
My kind of
different
person would
devices.
play this on my Series X.
Yeah.
All that horsepower and I'm playing a pixel game.
That's funny. 600 frames per second.
Right.
So
This better have 4K 120.
yeah, where's my dynamic lighting? So cool, great job. And yeah, we'll keep moving through. Definitely try that out if you get a chance. And I'm gonna see if some of these also are loading. I know had some issues running this one. Let me see if it loads. Oh, it's working! Yay! Okay, cool. This was not working for a second. Now I think it finally loaded on Itch.io. So I'm gonna full screen this. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I've been trying to read these. Okay, so there isn't anything red, but this is called Unwind Unreal. So we'll go ahead and start this game. Click to cast bait. Fish are attracted to bait. So let's see if I can... I win! Good! Yay! Minnows are faster and try to steal your bait. Distract them to reel them in. Distract them to reel them into your target. Okay. Oh, I see. Maybe? So I'm trying to get the big boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the little...
With inexplicable sunglasses.
I know. You get him? Nope. Oh, I thought I got him. Get it. Get it.
Wait, is that Zelda song?
Something like that. It's really interesting.
Sounds like Wind Waker to me.
I like it though. It's very calming, right?
It is. Those pesky minnows.
I know. Wonder how I can distract them. Is it just with the bait?
Yeah, you just gotta put it like way out there and let them like really go after it.
Okay.
And then
Not
you can
gonna
stick
see
it.
that
You
one.
can basically stick it right next to the big guy.
Yay! I did it. Okay, yeah. I just had to put it out there a lot further. So you can also scare.
Funny enough, they kind of drift. So you can actually just wait until they like drift far enough that you can put it next to the big boy.
Yeah. You can also scare away minnows by throwing rocks. Oh, right click to throw a rock. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yay. Big boy likes the cheese. Cheese bait. Reels slow down a fish when they pass through. Huh. Oh, okay. So when they pass through this portion, it looks like they slowed him down pretty... Yes, yeah. Okay, cool.
Lily pads.
Use reads to your advantage. Get away!
Haha.
Yeah.
You can basically put the rock and the cheese in the same spot.
Oh, really? Fish forget about bait when...
I think I beat it.
Oh, really?
It's stuck on you when. Nice. Very nice. I like the vibes.
Yeah. It's very calming. I like the kind of subtle movements, right? They're very, very soft, and I think it'd be really cool. I remember playing on this like little LED screen fishing rod game in my grandparents' place like when I was younger. This kind of reminds me of that, where you like had to find the right fishing spots and kind of sit and wait. Kind of reminds me of that. I thought it was kind of cool. Very relaxing. And obviously the cheese bait's
Got a lot of
awesome, and the
potential.
sunglasses and mustache are awesome too.
Yeah, that's a smooth fish.
Yes. All right. Good job. So I got 610. See if you can beat that score. And yeah, I'd like to see more of this too. Cool. So I'm going to close that, and I'm going to see if this one works. I know it was submitted but not up. Let me see if there's any more. Doesn't look like there's more. I mean, I got some ones I downloaded too, so don't worry. But let me see if this one works or not. Okay, and if you're Cursed Village Temp, love to see your game. If we get a chance to try it, no big deal. We'll get to it when we can. But if you get it up there, let us know. You have until tonight to upload it, and we'd love to play and judge it. So okay, next one coming up. I'm just gonna go through these in order from at the top. Excuse me. I'm gonna start with this one. So this is Clam. So if those of you who know or don't know, I kind of made a joke. I mean, it wasn't a joke; it was a real thing. But when we revealed the theme, I for some reason had the theme as Clam instead of Calm because I am bad at typing. And I said it was this close to the theme being Clam tonight, and it would have been just Clam. So some of you kind of run with that and kind of use that as a little secret Easter egg. So if you see Clam, that's the reason why. So this was actually a game built into a engine called Love. So you might need to install that. There is actually a version on Windows that we're trying to get out there too. But if you can install this engine, you'll be able to open up the .love file and kind of run there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so you'll see the C, that's the Clam. And it's got a very retro vibe. You're on an island in the ocean. You need to find the clam, so you go towards that, and then there's a lot of different robots that you need to kind of move around too. So it says use WASD to move around for continuous movement. Use 0 through 9 to purchase item in the store as they appear, and then find the clam. And then it gives you instructions, like I mentioned before, to installing and running the game. So let me double check. Let me see if I can get this running. I mean, I know I can get it running. I just want to make sure I can get it running on the stream. Let's see if it... Yeah, it looks like it's got it there. Let me know if you, Darius and or Tom, see me moving around. So we need to find the clam.
Yeah, it hasn't gotten to the game in YouTube yet. I'm not able to watch the live one.
Okay. But is it moving around in Discord? Or, I guess not Discord, because you wouldn't see that. So I'm just kind of collecting the C for the clam. And you'll notice at the top right, I have a score going.
Clam Jam.
Do you guys see it moving around?
Yeah.
Okay, good, cool. So yeah, I'm getting some money. And I think you can...
Some clams, you might say.
Yes, some clams. And now they said 1 through 9 I should be able to make some purchases, so let me see if I can make any purchases now. Not yet. Okay. Okay, so now if I do 1 times for $10... Oh, okay, so I have to use the keypad. Not on my number pad, but on the numbers at the top of my keyboard. So now it looks like I'm moving faster. Yeah, multi 2. Okay, cool. And or maybe I get twice the amount of cash, which would be awesome because clams are supposed to be super expensive. I need to do more. So 3 times as fast if I do 2. All right. So now each clam is 3 dineros. Yeah, I really enjoy this kind of ASCII game mechanic, it's really, or game style look and feel. It's really kind of neat. And again, maybe you don't hear, but there's, money going when you collect the clam. It's like a ding sound, and then very soft music. You can hear the ocean roaring. So now I can get 5 times. We hit 3. Let's see what else is. I think there's at some point we get a robot. Oh, nice. So now 4 times as much. I think it's 4 times. 10 times. Multiplier 10. I'm waiting for a robot. So I think there's supposed to be some robots in here. Very cool. Very relaxing, very chill. So 5, so max is 100 or 6 is a robot. I'm going to do robots. There's a robot. So the robots are now helping me get the clams, which is very nice. Hopefully, okay, you're getting that one, I'm going to get this one. You're starting to see more clams in there. This is great. Okay, so now let's speed up the robot. Hey, he's like faster than me. Good job. We can get him before he gets them. Hey, he's getting all mine. Okay, fine, you get that one, I get this one. So now, let's do the max amount of how much these clams cost. Okay, fine, you can get that one. He's like aggressive. I can't even get to these. He's so fast.
Power of the robot.
Alright, so let's get more. Oh, there's 2 now. It's kind of funny because like it's meant to be calm and all that too, and it's like, oh my gosh, there's so many of them. I can just like sit back on the beach and watch these robots go all day. So I got 3. Can I do more? Oh heck yeah!
They need a Mai Tai button.
Yes, a Mai Tai button. Yes, perfect. I love that feature. So do more. Oh yeah. Oh, look at them go. You know? This is the life. Just,
Collecting them clams.
yeah, let them do the thing. There's always one for me to get, but, yeah, and this was built, again, this was built in a game engine called Love, in a language called Lua. Which is very interesting. Like, I think it's kind of a fun, you know, engine to try out and language to try out. Lua's used in a lot of different things. I've seen it used in like Minecraft mods and all kinds of different engines. So yeah, it's. I'm sure I could fill. I'd be interested. I'd love to try to play this longer. Although I'm gonna probably have to cut it short. But I'd love to see how many robots you can get on the screen. We'll get up to it.
Lua's a cool language.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've never used it myself, but it's really important. It's a really important one.
Oh, the sacred. What's sacred?
Is that like the learning language?
Yes. It's yeah, it's a programming language, kind of like Python. I mean, obviously
Nice.
C, C++. Finally. More robots. I won't lose you again. I win. Oh no.
Come
Something
with me
isn't
if
right.
You want to live
Uh-oh.
robots.
Thanks for playing.
Lua came out like sort of like as Python was still being created, and
Wow.
Uh-oh. I think I broke it. Something isn't right. Thanks for playing. Yeah, so I think that's the end screen. Clam 2 coming soon. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to see Clam in space.
Return of the clam.
Yes. Clamageddon.
The reclamming. Clamming.
This stuff sells itself, man. Cool. Very cool game. Yeah, try it out. It's a lot of fun. I love the robots. I love the graphics. So, yeah, be cool. I'd like to see what else you can make. All right. All right, so we're going to go through again. So let's do... I'm going to wait on this one. But let's do... Just Breathe. And let me see... 5 hours. 2 hours ago. Okay, so I think the version I have is the one we have. So I'm going to go ahead and do just breathe. So reach the end of the level by controlling your breathing. The feather indicates your current level of breathing. Keeping the feather within the box is your normal breathing rate. Stray too far in either direction and you'll eventually can't move. Controls are W, A, S, and D. Breathe is space bar, which is kind of like an indicator of this little feather icon. And yeah, so of course they put a clam in there. Always think that's kind of fun and cool graphics. And this is like a really neat game because it's like it's one of the few that does a little bit of 3D in it. So we get to see a little bit of that. Got some 3D artwork. So yeah, let's go ahead and play it. Got a Windows version, full screen. Let me know if you guys can or can't see it. I know it's gonna take a sec to get into the stream. Very soft piano music playing in the background, and we got feathers falling. So let's go ahead and move through. So you'll hear a little breathing noise, and my goal is to keep moving forward. I wonder if I can. Okay, that's what I was having. So I need to calm down a little bit. So I need to take subtle breaths. So they got this little 3D character. This is kind of neat, moving around. Lots of really cool environments. There's trees, there's water that it looks like I'm going towards. Press B to boat. Ooh, I like that. Look at all those clams. Oh my gosh, you guys. Is this coming through okay?
I think so.
Just making sure I'm not like streaming something like that. So definitely blows away. Okay, so now it's just breathing. So I really like this silhouetting. It's kind of neat, kind of showing how calm you are. Obviously the feather's kind of a neat little pulsating thing. Okay, so now we're gonna go over water. This will be fun. Okay. No. Okay, well.
It looks good on the stream.
What's that?
I was just checking the stream. It looks good.
Okay.
You're good.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad I made it the second time. Oh, good. This is really neat. Like, I like the vibe of it. Very simple. But it kind of reminds me of like, I don't know if you guys ever played like Max Payne, where you're kind of like, oh cool, good, yay, I got through it. You're kind of like walking across this very surreal world, like across this like following of like different blood footprints or something like that. It's really neat. Yeah, this is cool. I really like the vibe of this. So, yeah, good job. I think it's got something going with it, like the like little kind of almost dark gray crow feathers. Very surreal, like movement through this like obstacle world and kind of making sure your breathing is okay, making sure you're calm through all these obstacles. It's a really neat concept. So, yeah, I'd like to see more. Good job. All right. I'm gonna go through these two, and I'll check on this one because I know they were waiting to upload. So this one, Sutaku. I don't know if I said that right. Oh, look at that background. That's cool. Very chill. So this was made for GDEX 2021. Theme was calm, so I made a little game about stacking stones. Have fun, chill. I like it. All right. Let's go ahead and start this. So this is try to build tower to the top. place stones with left click. They, must be lying on the brown panel below. Don't let them fall. Press start to play. So this is vertical, so it definitely could be like a mobile game. This is kind of neat. Very nice oriental piano music. So if I click, the stone goes down there, keeping a tally over there. So I can go here. I can probably... Oh, dang. Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's see if I can... I like the click noise of the stones. Ooh, okay. They're moving. They're moving. Oh no. No. Okay. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of some of those arcade games, block stacking games. I like those subtle, like... Uh-oh, I messed up. I wonder if I could just... Nope. Okay, so that's not gonna work. You really do have to kind of take your time. I almost got 20. If you guys play this and get past 20, let me know. Yeah, this was pretty cool. Just kind of like keep stacking until you are done and see how high you can get. Oh, am I gonna get it? Yes! Okay. Cool. Yeah, good job. Pretty simple, like it. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of neat. I like the simple textures. It'd be kind of cool, like maybe even when you finish one round, or maybe you get to a certain time, you change the background to something else. Maybe kind of neat, like different. Maybe the little shrine here like changes color or gets taller or something like that. It'd be kind of cool. There's a lot you can do with this game, which is really neat. I like the foundation of it. So good job. I'm excited about seeing what else you can do with this, and it's really cool to play. So thanks for submitting. That was cool. All right. The next one is called Tiny Garden. This is also another local. So grow your plants in your garden and sell them for coins. Use those coins to buy more expensive plants. More expensive plants will take longer to grow. Will often require more water. Click and hold a plant with the watering can. Select it to water it. You won't lose anything if a plant runs out of water. It just won't grow until watered. Additionally, plants that are thirsty will not generate profit when sold. Be careful about watering, however, as plants that are overwatered will not grow until they use up their excess water and cannot be sold for profit. Enjoy! So this is a simple gardening game for their first game jam. Congrats! Yeah, this is really cool. So there's no winning or losing, just relaxing and tending to your plants. It was stressful to get everything out on time, but the idea of a simple gardening game really hooked me when they released the theme as calm. So thank you, Micaiah Ball, for the music, and Zoe Blank for keeping me sane. So yeah, congrats! I'm really excited that you got through this, and I think it was pretty cool to kind of play through the first time. So I'm gonna go ahead and welcome you to this experience for Tiny Garden. So. Very nice music, yeah, I agree. This is really, really chill music. You've got 4 plots of land, really, really simple mechanics. There's your money up here on the left side. There's a close button at the top right. So let's go ahead and click on one of these, and this little menu pops up. So you'll notice that each one of these plants has like a monetary value. So the only one that you can really purchase right now is the one that's free, which is like this little like daffodil. And if I click in these little areas, they'll get planted, right? So it's kind of planting the seed. If I can use the watering can over here, I can use this shovel to kind of dig them back up, replant them. So I'm going to go ahead and use the watering can to kind of plant them up. And you can actually click and drag to water them. There's a little bit of a watering sound, I think, maybe. Yeah, a little bit, yep. So you can see those are there. Go to the next one. Plant some more. Water them. Keep it going. So I'm just gonna plant with them. Water them, because I can't really plant with anything else yet. But we'll get there. Yeah, see, I can't use that one. Yeah, I'm really digging the simple vibe of this. Very relaxing. I started gardening this year a little bit more. I think it's a really great way to kind of keep calm. So first I was like, oh, I don't know if anything's happening. And then I remember, like, I'd go back here, and I would wait, and yeah, you can see them growing. So you just gotta wait a little bit. And depending on different plants, they might take a little bit longer to grow. And it's kind of neat, you can kind of see them grow as you planted them. And yeah, so now there are flowers. And usually, you know, if you kind of want to see when they grow, you just kind of wait till they appear like the picture there. And then basically, you use your spade to get them going. So now I'm going to plant some of these other ones while I harvest the other. Oh, maybe we can do one more. Cool. Alright. We'll see how these guys do. So I don't have enough money to fill the whole thing. I guess I could do more of these, right? They're free. Might as well, right? 'Cause they're still can give me money. Money, money, money.
Money, money, money.
Money. So yeah, those guys are coming up first. Those guys are coming up. Those are coming up now. Ah, okay, so this is new. So you'll notice that the ones that are more expensive are asking for water, so we just need to water them. Water them. Oops. Water them. Yeah, this is really neat.
I like the idea. You can really do a lot of different things with the types of plants.
Yeah, it'd be kind of neat to see. Whoops, I may have harvested those too soon. So yeah, so you'll notice if I harvest these ones, even if I water them and I harvest them, I'm not getting any money for that. So you want to be careful not to harvest them too soon. But feel free to. You see them like changing. These little sprouts. Now they're changing to little bushes. And again, I'm at this point. I'm just kind of clicking and dragging the watering can. Man, they need some water. I'm gonna get these guys water in a minute. Maybe get those. Okay, about. Boop. Oh, and if I do it with them needing water, I won't get any money. So you gotta have to watch what you're doing. It'd be kind of cool. A couple other things, like maybe getting like if you had like bees and butterflies and something, kind of help you.
Or soil types.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, like you said, there's a lot you could do. It's pretty neat.
And the randomness could be just enough to like make it so it's like super idle, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, this definitely kind of reminds me of like if you ever played Animal Crossing, where you can like, I forget which was, I think it was the camp, pocket camp. You could breed different roses and flowers and stuff.
Nice. I didn't play that one.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
Like the tiger lilies and stuff, right?
Yeah. So let's just kind of let it go for a little bit. See if it'll get to its next stage. Okay, I think I gotta water them more. Oh, there they are. There's them beauts. Alright, boop. See, now I got more yeah, it's really cool. And then I'll water these guys. Maybe I can do one of these. And I can harvest these guys, but I gotta water them first. Otherwise I won't get money for them. Boop, boop. Well, I guess doop, doop, doop. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, I really like this. So as you can tell, it's really addictive. So yeah, good job. You just kind of keep going until you get like even more and more plants, different watering techniques, and very, very calming, soft music. So I could see this as a really cool, you know, PC game, mobile game, and something something to chill with. So yeah, good job. I enjoy this. All right. And then I think, let me double check. Okay, I think we have one more. So we got Chaos Kitties. And I'll see if they uploaded anything just an hour ago. Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, because it was still... Oh, stream. All right, let's do that. Let's do this. Oh. My computer's going crazy. All right. Show off build. All right. Oh, hold on. Before I do this. Sorry. I gotta view the page. All right. So Chaos Kitties, quick, before your human comes home, you must clean up your mess your kittens have made and get them back to their pen. Everybody stay calm, but if your human notice the mess, it's game over. So it's made by Katie, composer is Danny, and programmers is Captain and Jonathan, and I was, and Jay Burston at Twitter. So yeah, it's a lot of really cool stuff. I actually got to talk to them quite a bit. A lot of really cool things going on in this mechanic, and kind of moving through the rooms and everything and the graphics. So really cool project. Obviously, if you like kitty cats, this is a really cool project. So a lot of awesome artwork, a lot of really awesome programming mechanics. So it says to download, you download the zip, extract everything, double click on the application. There's a mess to be cleaned before human notices. Use W, A, S, and D to navigate various items. Press E to pick them up and hide them underneath the couch, in the shower, and under the bed by pressing E again. Your goal is to keep the human suspicion low. When all the kittens are back in their pen, your human will come and take a look around. Hopefully you didn't miss anything. So yeah, so let's go ahead and play. No winner lose screen yet, but that's fine. Yeah, and so we'll keep looking at these as we go through. So let me go ahead and start the game again. Ooh, so cute. So there's a human. There's some random clothes and the little kittens. So let's see if I can press E. Oh, yep. All right. So I can hide it maybe here. Okay, good. Can I, let's see, put this in here? Oh, E. Maybe it's this one. Oh, that's the little calico kitty cat. So I'm gonna get this. Yeah, I got it. I wonder if I can put this in the cat litter box. I can just, like my actual cats. Yeah, my actual cats. Yeah, I really like the, again, I really like the sprite based of this. It's kind of fun. Wonder if I can hide this under the bed. Maybe not. I'm gonna put this in the shower. This is what my cat used to do. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'd put it underneath the couch. There's gotta be a way. I'm gonna keep it here. Oh, I can grab him. Okay, we're gonna put you back in the kitty litter bin. Or not kitty litter bin, the kitty bin. Alright. Got you. I just like how it's just like, hey, I got kittens. Can I do more than one? I wonder. Oh, no. Okay. I got you. So hopefully, once we're done putting the kittens back, the human will come by and check on our work. I think this is another one. I don't know if that's a
Jumbo
kitten.
sock.
Oh, that's a sock? Oh, maybe. Let's put this in the sink. Good. 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 Alright. Oh. So the suspicion is the top right, top left corner. So they're looking around, make sure everything is okay. Don't look at the cat litter. I didn't put anything there. So you can see as it gets closer to some of these, if not hidden well, the suspicion kind of goes up. Cool, you've angered the human. Suspicion is 1.9. Should be less than 1. Okay, so I didn't hide it too well. But yeah, that's cool. I really like the mechanic. Oh, I can push him around. Well, how about you leave, human? We don't need you anymore. This is our home now. Leave us. Go away. It's my kittens. You're in our home now. Leave. You're not wanted. So yeah, so this is cool. I really like the sprites. I really like the mechanic of like the searching portion. Like it's kind of fun. I mean, that's kind of like what we do at home, right? Like, yeah, we come back home and we're like, oh, where did that like sock that I laid out go? And then you like realize it's like somewhere behind the toilet or something like that. It's kind of fun. So yeah, I love the graphics. I love the mechanics, like the moving around. The animation's really fun. Like the human moving around is kind of cool. And the sprites are really neat too. Like this is really cool. The music is awesome. Just kind of moving through this. Great job. I'm so excited that you got this uploaded and all that too, because I know you guys did a lot of hard work to kind of get to this point. So congratulations, and I can't wait to see more of this. So definitely keep us posted, and congrats. I'm so happy that you guys got this through, and obviously the cats are adorable, little kittens are adorable, and yeah, great job. I think that's all I got. Cool. Let me make sure if I got anything else. One last try. We did that one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, that one. This one, this one, this one, this one. I'll double check this one. Nope. And I think we did this one, right? Yeah, unwind. Yep, we did. That one got in. Okay, cool. Is there anything I missed? Alright. Hi, robot. Kitty is actually good to go. Cool. The more you keep the feather in the box, the more you can see. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for the explanation on that. Thank you. I'm trying to go and add this after the jam. There's a lot of cool stuff. Okay. Das my game. Use your mouth. It's broken hiding places. Oof, human ping pong. Game 2.0. I love it. Yeah. Cool. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything from you guys. This is great, everybody. Thanks for coming out and seeing these. So what we're going to go ahead and do, just making sure I'm not missing anything, is we're going to probably, close the stream up for tonight. I think everybody just give yourselves like a round of applause for just such an amazing amount of work put into this. I know that there's a lot that kind of took to get to this point. I'm going to go ahead and switch back over. Let me see if it'll... Okay.
Very strong entries.
I know. Let me kind of get back to Discord. And hopefully you guys can see us again. So yeah, great job, everybody. I'm so excited to be able to play all these. There's so much. I know it's kind of crazy background with DDR pad and all kinds of stuff, but a little bit of a still move mode. But yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for joining us this evening for this stream. Like I said, I'm going to try to take the collaboration of all this content and create like a video for you guys to see everybody's work. Had a lot of fun doing that last year. If you do have updates to the game, let us know in the Discord, and obviously on your itch page. And keep submitting throughout the nights. You have until midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time. So that is about was it almost 9, 10, 11, 12, about 3 hours. So you got some time if you need to do some finishing, polishing stuff. And then after that, we're gonna jump into the judging session. So that basically means going back into itch.io, into that page, and it should open up a new version that allows you to judge each other, which is just a lot of fun. Please do play each other's game, get some feedback on the page, and you'll be able to do that from midnight midnight tonight through Thursday. So you got plenty of time to go through and play some of these really cool games and get some feedback and see how they all went. And then at the end, like I said, we're going to simultaneously have our peer reviewers and our judge as well. We're going to combine all that information together and talk at the end of Friday, actually, during our first GDEX Expo event. So once we get back done from the first day, we'll get together and look at everybody and see what those feedback were and kind of nominate kind of a winner. Now, I will say you all are winners, obviously. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that. But in general, I really do think you guys are. I mean, just being able to take the time to do this, put forth the effort. I mean, game jams are a great way to learn a lot of really cool assets or skill sets and get to meet a lot of really cool people. So thanks for coming out. Congratulate yourself for taking the time to do this. And yeah, we'll keep you posted. Definitely we'll keep the Discord up in GDEX the entire time. That's not going to go away even after the game jam. But definitely keep talking to us throughout the night. I'll still be on for most of the night. And then if nothing else, you guys have a great rest of your jam. We'll keep in touch during the judging session. And after the show, we'll actually even have like a survey sent out just to kind of see how things go, ways we can improve, and do better even next year. So thanks for coming out. Appreciate everybody's time. And if nothing else, you have a great rest of your game jam. So yeah, we'll catch you guys later, and we'll head out for now. You guys have any last minute things, Darius or Tom?
No, good job, guys. Bye,
Yeah.
everybody.
All right, we'll catch you all
Thanks so
later.
much.